In Austin, there is a really good chance that your power has been out sometime this morning, and still a good chance that it's going to happen again.
Austin Energy is helping the state's power grid by randomly shutting off power to areas of the city for about 30 to 45 minutes. In some cases, it's longer than that. Our city reporter Reagan Hackelman joins us live from downtown Austin with more on these rolling blackouts. Reagan, do we know when they'll end?
Well, hey, Chris, we just talked to Austin Energy, and they tell us they have absolutely no idea when these blackouts will end. They do say that they are cutting off fewer and fewer of their customers' powers, but they do not know when they end. Basically, the only thing Austin Energy can do right now, or the only thing they're in charge of, is flipping the switches off and then flipping those switches back on. Now, according to Austin Energy, the reason this is happening is because early this morning, the demand for power went way up across the state. Now, the state has enough power to meet that demand, but this morning quite a few of their bigger plants actually tripped, and basically part or all of those plants were shut off because of the extreme weather. Now that created an imbalance in the state's power grid, so ERCOT, or the Electric Reliability Council of Texas, started telling energy companies across the state to begin rolling blackouts. Now here in Austin, those blackouts are lasting about 30 to 45 minutes. Austin Energy says they are randomly turning power off to about 60,000 customers at a time, and Austin Energy also says they have plenty of energy here in Austin to meet the demand, but in order to keep things across the state from getting worse, they have to participate in these rolling blackouts as well.
And if we didn't have rolling blackouts, we would have a total blackout. So the rolling blackout prevents everybody from going out. And although this may have happened in other parts of the state, and Austin Energy weren't responsible, we have to work as a state to keep the power going for everybody.
Now, of course, one of the things that will go off during these rolling blackouts are stoplights across town. Just driving around town, we've heard numerous reports of lights out. You have to treat these if the lights are out. The one that's here at Cesar Chavez and First Street, Cesar Chavez and First Street is not off right now, but if it were to go off, you're supposed to treat all of the lights that are off as four-way stop signs. That is something that really is not happening across town. So if you come up to a stoplight and the power is off to it, treat it like a four-way stop sign. And of course, the most important thing you can do right now, if you have power, is to conserve as much power as possible. The more power we conserve, the sooner these blackouts will end. Reporting live from downtown Austin, Reagan Hackelman, KXAN Austin News.
Reagan, thank you for that. Coming up on Austin News.